Welcome, beautiful Aries, to your love and passion reading for May 2020. Right, here are your cards, but before I take you through those, just a very quick call to arms. As you all know, since my last readings, the world has turned completely upside down. And I think if you're watching a video like this, you are a worker of the light, and you know that we are in the middle of a spiritual war. I've been doing a lot of research as to what exactly is going on. And because there are a lot of words now that YouTube doesn't let us say, or they will remove us, or at least this video, from the platform and censor it, which is an entire issue in itself. However, I'm just going to show you a few YouTube channels that I've written down quickly. I've just written them down quickly because this information needs to get out now, because we need to rise up now and follow the light, and to do that we need to know exactly what's going on. So if any of you don't, here's a few ideas. Okay, I'm just going to move the candle out of the way. Don't want a fire. Okay, so here we go. If you want, you can maybe take a screenshot, and then you can look at these in a bit easier if you want to zoom in. You'll see in the middle here there's one channel that's in red. There's a reason for that. In fact, there are two reasons. The first is that it's the channel of the greatest depth and breadth of what's going on, for me anyway. The second reason it's in red is because it gets very, very dark indeed. And if you are particularly sensitive and don't like, you know, to delve into such deep and actually quite horrific matters as to what's going on, just be aware that that channel has a set of videos. In fact, it has two sets of videos. And it's a brilliant journalist. She doesn't just suddenly drop you into that detail. You slowly get towards it. So you'll know, you'll know if you have decided you probably want to skip a bit or whatever. But there we go. Oh, can you see more? Let's just shift that along a little bit there. Maybe that's better. Okay. Now's the time. We need to rise up now. This is a call to arms, and it is red alert. Okay. Thank you, Aries, for that. Here we go. Hopefully the camera is focusing all right. Yes, it is. Okay, a few messages from Spirit. I had to take you through the month. The overall energies are on the top row, and you have the owl and the dragonfly and the swan. Beautiful, really powerful energies, Aries. And then the bottom row, going approximately weekly intervals through May, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I don't normally do reverse cards, so when it comes out reverse, it startles me a little bit actually. I take notice, and we'll talk about that. And we've got the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and Justice. Okay. Oh, and then I've got another card with an extra message from Spirit for a bit later. Right, owl, first of all. Owl is the totem animal for the medicine of deception. You cannot be deceived, Aries. You are able to, like the owl, see in the dark very clearly, very precisely and very accurately. And you're able to swoop down with those beautiful big talons, grasp and handle whatever it is you need to handle. So this is a big month for you. No more is the wool going to be pulled out over your eyes over whatever it is in your love life that has been happening with that. And paired with the dragonfly, it's essentially a similar message. The dragonfly is about illusions, and the fact that you've drawn the dragonfly as well means that you can see through the illusions of your love life, what's happening in your relationships, with your lover, and you can see through the illusion. You are no longer being deceived. And of course that's a very similar message to this beautiful owl. So very powerful this month, Aries. These are really big energies. And paired with the swan, which is another most incredible energy, the swan is all about grace. And it means that, you know, you are not just operating in the third dimensional world of, you know, looking at your fears and worries and worrying about your TV or your car or whatever. You know, you've elevated yourself up and you're able to see from a higher perspective, like, you know, the eagle that flies and sits on the warm air currents, flying up high above your life, and you're looking down at it from a much higher perspective, I think more 4D, 5D perspective. But the swan in this deck for me also signifies, because of the reflection in the water of exact same being. This is a card of twin flames. So whatever you're doing, whoever you're thinking about, this is an exceptional relationship. And you have all the tools to know what your future is, bring it in, to manifest it, and to see through the illusions and the things that perhaps have been kept hidden from you, Aries. So, first week of May approximately, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Right, I think this has got two meanings. Let's see. Two of Pentacles upright is all about, you've got to make a choice between two things. And again, you know, what we were talking about earlier, this is the infinity symbol. This is the symbol of twin flames and soulmates for me. You are feeling very sexual, very driven, passionate. Look at the symbol. You have to make a decision between two people. It's in reverse. I think because either you've made that decision or you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed by everything that's going on in your life at the moment. You're feeling that you are being pulled in many directions and you're spread too thinly. So if you are, just calm down, settle down, and rise onto those air currents above your life and just see things from a higher perspective, from the bigger picture, and things will become clearer for you. And in around the second week of May, Five of Cups. So this really does relate in, doesn't it, to whichever of the messages you feel is right for you with the reverse Two of Pentacles. You're feeling a bit disappointed, dejected, sad. You're concentrating on these three cups. Cups is about emotion, so love that's lost. These cups are spilt, turned over in front of you, and you're not focusing on these two that are upright behind you. So you're not focusing on what you've got, you know, the love that's in your life already. And that can be whether or not you've made the choice between one of two people, which has led you here to feel a lot of sorrow and grief bubbling up, understandably. Particularly if this has been a big decision, which by the looks of these cards it has been. Or you're feeling overwhelmed by everything. So, you know, you may just have a few moments around the first half of May, Aries. That's okay, you're only human like the rest of us. And the third week of May, you've got the Knight of Wands, which is about change. So, and change is charging in. And it's promising a sexual adventure, it's promising a new lover, new love relationship, an affair. It's exciting. And in this deck, It's talking about, it's an interesting one actually. It's implying that you have been held down, chained down, and maybe this is where the owl and the illusions, you know, the deception and illusion energies are coming from. That your chains to your partner are an illusion. You can walk away from them anytime you want. You're powerful. You're not powerless, you're powerful. And anytime you like, you can just say, enough, I'm off. And I think this is just talking about that, because it says that the bond that prevents others from escaping us, the bond that prevents others from escaping us, the chains that stop you from being able to walk away, they're made not of fear but of joy. So in other words, if you want to be bonded with someone, it shouldn't be because of fear. It should be because it's joyful to be attached, bonded, you know, what's the word? I suppose bonded is the best word for it, but it's like, it's a beautiful bond, like a maternal bond would be. You know, it's that that thread that never breaks because of love. Because of love. So the bond that prevents others from escaping us is made not of fear but of joy, not of chains but of freedom, not of past promises but of future plans. So this change is allowing you to look at a relationship and say, I want joy, I want freedom, I want to feel free within it, I want to feel joy within it, and I want to make future plans within it. And it's very, very beautiful. And it, you know, the Justice card is here. It can be yours. Justice will be yours. Should you apply your free will and realise your power and the significance of this relationship and move towards it. Very, very positive. This is a major arcana card. This is a major card. Justice. The balance will come back into your life. And then I drew one more card. This is from my Goddess deck. And look, there's another owl there. Athena, inner wisdom. Can you read that? It says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Okay, so I think there's two messages there. It's relating to the owl. Another owl card. Really powerful owl energy for you this month, Aries. See through the deception that has been holding you down. Now that's personally within the, you know, confinement of this video being about your love and passion world, but it's also, isn't it, talking about you know what to do in the bigger picture. And I'm talking about this spiritual war that we are in right now. And it says take appropriate action without delay. Okay, beautiful, where should I put that? There. And very powerful set of cards for you this month, Aries. Wow, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.